The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
If you're looking for a quick, easy way to help out the David Pakman Show, go over to donateyouraccount.com/David Pakman Show. You can donate a tweet to us. If you're on Twitter, you let us send a tweet to your followers once a day or once a week or whatever you want. They're always about the show, and it's a great way to help us out. I know Lewis is creating a number of false Twitter accounts just to do this.
Yeah, like 1,000 of them.
Donald Trump, Newt Gingrich, Herman Cain, Mitt Romney, Michelle Bachmann. I'm actually thinking we might have one of the most insane presidential races over on the Republican primary side in recent history. Probably more than just recent history is my sense at this point. And I want to go through a few of these. Donald Trump. Two things on Donald Trump. First thing with Donald Trump is he is now a full-blown birther. And we've kind of talked about this a little bit on the show. He now is fully engaged in the entire birther thing. He was actually on The View the other day, and he was talking about it. See if you can make heads or tails out of what the guy's talking about, because I don't understand at what point he jumped off this ledge and dove headfirst into the birther pool.
No, really respect it. What about this? You recently said about President Obama, I'm going to quote you, he grew up and nobody knew him. Nobody knows who he is until later in his life. The whole thing is very strange. What are you driving at there? Are you a birther,
well,
Donald?
Okay. Let me just tell you, I was a really good student at the best school. I'm not like a smart guy, okay? They make these birthers into the worst idiots. Why doesn't he show his birth certificate? I think he probably
have to?
Because I have to, and everybody else has to. Whoopi.
I'm sure.
Why
that you
wouldn't
can't
he
show
show?
his birth
Excuse me.
certificate.
Why? No, excuse me. I really believe there's a birth certificate. Why? Look, she's smiling. Why doesn't he show his birth certificate? And you know what? I wish he would, because I think it's a terrible pall that's hanging over him. He should show his.
No, Donald, there is nothing terrible hanging over him. There is this small group of birthers who is insisting on seeing the long form as opposed to the short form. President Barack Obama is busy being the president.
Yeah, what is this terrible thing hanging over him? He's already president.
It's bizarre. As if, okay, now any day he's going to get kicked out. So then Donald Trump.
I think the two wars hanging over him might be a little bit more terrible.
Donald Trump released his official birth certificate to ABC News. We actually have a picture of it that we can put up. And the document, I guess, was described as his official birth certificate, but then it turns out it's not. Donald Trump apparently showed the wrong thing. Even he didn't get the right birth certificate. This is, I guess, a certificate of live birth, which is different. This is given to the family by the hospital. What is Donald Trump hiding, is my question.
I think he might have been born on Pluto.
It's not even a planet anymore, though.
Well, it's still there. Right. Like a big rock. Okay.
So then I guess the next day Trump put out the actual birth certificate or whatever. But as he can see, I guess he was confused about his own birth certificate, wasn't he?
Clearly.
And then the other thing with Trump also is it going to come up if this presidential run continues for him that on November 9th, 1999, Trump proposed a huge one-time tax on the rich. Huge. Okay, by Trump's own calculations, it would be a 14.25% tax on high net worth individuals. It would raise $5.7 trillion, and it would have wiped out the debt in one full swoop. Okay? Is that going to come up? When will he be asked to address, as opposed to, is this your birth certificate or not? What about, do you stand behind a 14% one-time tax on rich people, which you talked about in November of 1999? Tell us that, Donald.
Right. That alone could lose him the primaries. Not that I think he has a chance anyway.
Oh, he has no chance.
Right.
No.